Hello and welcome to the week 2 podcast of Ruben and the Wombat.
With our special guest.
Do I introduce myself?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm Peter.
Hi, Peter. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I feel really uncomfortable every time I'm featured on somebody's video log, and so I gotta get used to this. But because I've done, my other friend who has a vlog, I was on her vlog and it was similar.
It was terrible.
Yeah, it gets really weird.
Terrible.
It's it's a little bit better with having Ruben around, so it probably will be all right. Because and when there's more than one person to go off of,
Yeah.
it makes it a lot better, I think.
All right, and let's hop right to it. A quick recap of the week. We had midterms.
Oh yeah.
We don't talk about midterms. Let's not talk about the midterms.
First rule about midterms, don't talk about midterms.
Right there.
All right, then.
Anyway, actually, I only had like one midterm, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember I had my English midterm last Tuesday. I don't think... Has she posted the grades yet?
I don't think so.
Yeah, she hasn't posted the grades yet, but I did have my hotel, restaurant, and tourism midterm, and I got an 89 on that. That's awesome. Yeah, so that's really cool. But besides that, a quick recap of my classes. I'm doing fine, except accounting, because
How's
accounting.
accounting?
Oh,
That's what I was gonna say.
I do not like to think about accounting at all. Accounting is just the worst.
First rule of accounting.
Don't talk about accounting.
That's crazy.
Yes.
What's interesting is I don't know if I actually have. I don't know how many midterms I have. I should know, but like a lot of my classes, I don't actually technically have midterms.
You just have like exams.
Yeah. So I had a film exam this morning, and the weird thing about film is that you always think like. For my first exam, I thought I got the test, and I was like, what was I worrying about? This is easy. And then I got the grade back, and I thought I was going to get 100%, and I got like a B. So
Well,
hopefully
it's
this
still
one
a
will be
B. So
It's still
Yeah.
a V.
it's true, but it's still a letdown when you have a high expectation, So I thought, but
like the exact.
it's an easy class if I studied.
Like it's not like you said, oh, I think I did really good on this test, and then you come back and you get it back, and it's like a D.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's what
it
I was
was good.
expecting. We had our expectations very low for you right then and there.
You're not looking
Yeah.
at the camera, Carbo.
I know. Anyway, I guess we shall move on. Besides the fact that we had midterms, did anything interesting really happen?
Nothing worth talking about, I guess.
Peter got a girlfriend.
Oh, that's very-
That's not. I don't know. That's a little weird to talk about.
Alrighty then.
Everything's
Like,
good.
we're keeping it to a minimum. This is the minimum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Peter got a girlfriend.
That's pretty
Um,
bad, right?
We're
She's
still
humble.
single. Y'all aren't sending us your numbers.
Yeah, do that. What are you
rather
waiting for?
you're not sending me your numbers. He can stay single. He's fine.
Nick, are you do you get depressed when you're alone?
Yes and no, because, sometimes I prefer to be alone. Like, I just like sit up in my room, listen to music, chill, relax. And then sometimes, I'd like to hold someone's hand if I were in public, but
It's dangerous.
It's-
to leave me
Yeah.
alone.
it's a basic human need.
I think
Yeah, it's dangerous to leave me alone because then I start thinking things and my mind goes to really dark places when I'm alone, and it's kind of.
the thing for me is like I can function pretty well when I'm alone, I think, but I don't know if I'm ever truly alone, Like I always have people around me, so
Yeah,
I just don't need
You always have like people fucking texting you all the time. Like, we're sitting in the UC, and and I have his phone in my hand. And like I'm looking through. His
he has a
contacts.
flip phone.
He has a flip phone. Like I'm going through his contacts, and like his phone keeps buzzing. Like by the time I was done, he had like 11 new messages.
Wait, when was that? When did I leave my phone?
No, cause you remember that one time I was going through your phone to get Christina's number.
Oh, people were texting me then?
Yeah, you had like
Oh,
11
sure.
new messages, and I was like, what?
That's wild. That's not all that usual.
Okay, now a quick recap of the country. Ebola. That's a scary thing.
What is Ebola?
That's a really good question.
That is a really good question.
I think it's been around for a while, right? Like
yes,
I've
it's
heard of it.
it's a virus. It for those of you who are not aware, it is a virus. It's that weird parasite looking thing, make like a figure eight looking spaghetti type virus, and the main part of a virus is it gets in your body, it infects your cells, and then it uses your cell as a host to reproduce, and then it goes out to the other cells. So
Wait,
yeah,
this is not a biology class, bro. We don't need to know.
No,
how
I mean
viruses
this
work.
is fascinating to me.
well, so Ebola, it came from West Africa, and where is it now, Ruben?
It is in Texas, and if you think about it, Ebola and Texas are spelled with the same amount of letters, like Ebola and then Texas.
He's right. No wonder it's there.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's putting it together. Next thing you know, he's gonna have the cure. Wow.
Genius.
Okay.
I'm a fucking genius.
But the main point I'm trying to get across is, we're in Louisiana, so Texas
We're, like,
is
right
right
there. Oh my
next
God.
door.
But like, I mean, is it?
Can we just
treatable?
quarantine Texas? Like, I don't even care about Ebola. Can we just quarantine
The
Texas?
CDC does have the power to quarantine states.
Let's quarantine Texas, bro.
What is in
that's-
Texas?
Like, why? Why? Are
There
we
is
not-
someone in Texas. My special friend in Texas needs to get out,
Uh,
aka my sister needs to get out of
George
Texas.
Bush is in Texas.
George
Oh.
Bush or George W. Bush?
Both of them.
Both of them.
Oh.
They're both
Is that
in
where they
Texas.
live? I didn't know
Oh well, and I mean it's Texas.
I mean,
Um,
they can stay there.
Yeehaw.
They'll be fine.
I mean, so far it's only been recorded in Dallas when it comes to the U.S., but besides that, it's been located in Spain, all over different parts of Africa. For some reason, we're sending soldiers there. I don't know what sending soldiers there is going to do, but
I think God's just playing a whole like a large scale game of plaguing.
Could be.
well, if that's the case, you know all viruses can be eradicated.
So we're getting to work on that, right? I mean, the virus has been
Well,
discovered.
yes, because there was that person that got infected, and they sent him to like Nebraska or something, where they had the survivor send his blood or whatever to the lab in Nebraska where the guy was treated, and he basically that's the cure. If you can get the person who's immune blood into your system, then they can fight it off.
Can we stop and talk?
That's
Can
weird.
we like take a moment to think about like how when we like right before we started this podcast, you said like who knows anything about Ebola here, and
We're like,
we know
nobody-
absolutely we know
But
absolutely nothing.
Maybe I don't remember you specifically saying you don't know anything.
No,
about
he's
it.
no, he
Apparently
said
you know
he said-
everything.
No, he said that too. He's like, I don't know anything about it either. Let's go.
No, I remember.
Well,
saying,
I
that
mean,
works.
the thing is, I look on a lot of news. I keep track of Ebola.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Something that I found really interesting. I think it was my dad was saying something about like, well, it's a poop virus or something like it comes from contact with people's poo or
Yes.
Is that true?
It comes
Okay,
From,
here-
it's with bodily fluids.
here's
Like,
the-
it comes in contact
Here
with bodily
we
fluids.
made the thing shake. Here's what I know because I talked to some
So,
of my EMT
if
friends.
they wash their hands, are we gonna be fine?
Well, yes, but let me explain a little thing. The CDC or some people at the CDC are claiming that it is airborne, which is true when it comes to sneezing and coughing. Because think about it, if you sneeze or cough onto someone, like I said, someone with the flu per se, if they cough or sneeze on a surface, then the flu virus is going to stay on that surface until someone like gets a disinfectant wipe and wipes it off, or it stays on your hands until
But a virus can't survive without
wash
a
your
host.
hands. But yeah, most viruses cannot survive without a host. So
No, it's a fact that no virus can survive without a host because
Right.
it's not a living thing.
yeah, like no virus can survive without a host. So what we are aware of Ebola is, even though some people say it's airborne, it might be airborne for like the fact that when you cough or sneeze, you're sending bodily fluids that contain said virus out into the air. But unless like you cough directly on someone or sneeze directly onto someone and then they like touch their face, or it gets in a cut on their hands, or they touch a surface and then they don't wash their hands after and they touch their eye, Like that's how stuff enters your body.
It's worse than
But-
AIDS.
Yeah, but it's the same way like AIDS, in which case you can get it through contact with vomit, semen, blood, any type of bodily contact.
Wait, can you imagine that going down? Like, you get a call from somebody like, "Hey, I just found out I have Ebola, so you might want to get yourself tested."
Ebola is not a sexual disease, though.
I mean, you said it
But
could
you
be
said-
transmitted through semen, so
It-
technically it is.
because it can be, but I mean,
But yeah, no, he's right. Because the thing is, like, I don't know if it could be classified as an STD because if it can be transferred other ways. you know?
yeah.
Well, I mean,
with-
HIV can be transferred another way. HIV can be transferred through blood,
yeah.
like saliva.
Okay, I didn't know that.
We need to have an episode on STDs, but before we do that, we're gonna have to do a lot of research on that so we can get our facts straight. Like I said, we're just talking about Ebola off the top of our head, and
bullshitting so much.
yeah,
here.
because we're only going with Ebola on what we know,
But
and
is
now
it-
I think
Which
it's
is absolutely nothing.
Is it
And-
something to be scared of? Because I've heard people talk
Oh,
about
it's something
it
to be
a
absolutely
little
fucking
bit.
terrified of.
oh, it is fucking terrifying. Like it's killing people.
What am I gonna do then? Like, I mean, what do
well,
we do?
First,
Do we just
first
stay
of all,
in
we're
our
gonna
houses
quarantine
for-
Texas.
Yeah,
Not-
that's
Not
a
because
good
of
idea.
Ebola, just because it's Texas.
Wow, really? Wow.
11 minutes in, and we're joking about Texas. And with that, we're going to go over to the weather desk with Ruben. Ruben, how's the weather out there? You were the last one outside.
It's hot in Topeka.
Well, in Topeka, maybe.
In
I don't-
Topeka, maybe. I don't know.
It's
People from Topeka, get on that.
No one got the Foster's reference.
I did.
Okay.
I did. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Back when
Oh.
back when Cartoon Network was actually good.
No, it's hella hot out there. It does really help the fact that I'm wearing a sweater.
yeah.
Peter,
that
you
would-
weren't wearing a sweater.
I-
You're more objective.
I was not wearing a sweater. I gotta say it was all right. If this is the way it was summer, and like in the summer, that would be fine. But I would like it to be colder because like the wind is crazy, which makes me think there's a storm coming.
there was like such a strong gust of wind, like when we were walking.
Yeah.
back.
The wind's
it's been
insane,
like
but it
that
needs to be
since
less
earlier.
hot.
Like when I went to my car earlier, like I walked, like I got out of my car and there was just like this huge gust of wind in my face.
Well, I mean, like I said, last time I was outside was around noonish, and well, actually no, 1:00, and like I said, it was very, very windy, and I have no idea why. There's a storm blowing through.
I'm gonna call from my
it-
mom. What should I do?
You should
you
go
can
answer that.
you
I'm
can
on
you
a
can
podcast
hop
now.
out and answer it, and thank you for Peter for being our guest.
Thank you.
Bye, Peter.
We're
Love
going-
you.
Hi, mom. Yeah.
And with that,
Watch
We're-
out. Hi, Mom.
we're going to go to our little traffic report. Ruben, how was the traffic out there?
Why is it always me? I haven't been off campus all day.
It's true, we don't have a traffic report. Oh well.
Hold on, I'm gonna check my phone. You stall them.
Okay. Well, while Ruben's
Shit,
getting
I don't have Wi-Fi.
You do not have Wi-Fi. You do not know the password. You're not ready.
I wasn't ready. Oh, Peter's back.
Am I welcome back?
You are
Yes,
welcome
you are.
back.
You are
Welcome back,
Don't
Peter.
have to leave yet.
Excellent.
Sweet.
So besides
Peter,
that,
what's the traffic like?
we cannot do the traffic report, but we
Well,
will.
I can tell you what the traffic's like at the gas station
Oh.
because my mom just called and said she can't get to a pump. So they are buying that gasoline.
Peter to the rescue.
Hey, if people, everyone along Airline Highway going to the airport, gas right there, $2.79. $2.79 at the racetrack on Airline Highway.
Yeah, but race. I don't.
You're welcome, racetrack. I gave you free. Well, if you go down the road heading towards the airport, there's a Texaco station that has gas for $2.87.
Well, if you keep saying names of companies, they should be giving you money. Don't you think so?
They should be.
Yeah.
Hey, get on that.
I mean,
Sponsor him.
I'm just gonna go over here and grab this Bath and Body Works bag. That's
Yeah.
This is
Sponsor
not
us.
sitting right
Come
here.
on.
I mean. So yeah, I love that.
This is not a show about corporate sponsorships yet. You're getting ahead of yourself. It's not November.
They're terrible. They're terrible for your health, but you know they're delicious. That's advertising. Anyway.
There's actually
Wait.
nothing in that.
Well,
bag.
I'm sorry,
That
but
bag
if
is
you ask me,
completely
I
empty.
think I need a nice cold beverage. Nice
Oh
cold
my
beverage of Sam's choice purified water.
This is
Oh,
wild.
God.
Okay, and now let's go to sports. Saints had a bye week. Is there anything going on besides domestic violence and child abuse?
No.
In hockey.
And that, well,
Oh, go ahead. Talk about hockey.
Oh, I know nothing about hockey.
Well,
Apparently, it's big in
if
Canada.
we're gonna talk about domestic violence, let's do a recap of like the last 4 Saints games.
Oh, oh, oh.
Wait, I don't watch sports.
Oh, oh.
The Saints suck this season.
Saints are not doing well this season at
We won like
all.
1 game.
I think we won 2. We won against Tampa Bay. We did win against Tampa Bay.
That was a struggle though.
Wait,
And it's Tampa.
yeah, but yeah, we won in overtime. We won.
We
won.
had to go into overtime with Tampa. What
Yes.
the fuck?
Yes, but if y'all want, y'all can talk about some other sports while I pull up the NFL highlights, and I will be able to go through and get the scores.
Shit, where are my
So
Google
there's
cards?
this game called beer pong, and apparently everybody does it at college, but I haven't.
Dude, give me the password for the Wi-Fi.
No, I have
That's
it,
all I know about
and
sports.
I'm going to NFL.com here.
Can I ask Christina for the?
My uncle always watches the Wimbledon. Does anybody watch the Wimbledon? Is there a comment function? Can they like leave a comment?
Yes, there
Leave
is.
a comment if you
Leave
watch
a comment if you watch the
let me know.
Wimbledon and let us know about the Wimbledon. What's going on with that? Going into NFL.com, and I will give you the scores. Starting with Indiana versus Houston. Indiana won 33-28. New England beat Buffalo 37-22. Cincinnati and Carolina went into overtime and tied at 37. Cleveland beat Pittsburgh 31-10. Green Bay beat Miami 27-24. Detroit beat Minnesota 17-3. Denver beat the Jets 31-17. Baltimore kicked Tampa Bay's ass 48-17.
Because it's Tampa, and we went into overtime with them.
And it's the fucking Ravens.
Motherfucking. I love the Ravens.
Yeah, the Ravens are amazing. Tennessee Titans beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 16-14.
Can we talk about how I'm the only one cursing here?
San Diego beat Oakland 31-28. Washington and Arizona went up against each other, and Arizona won 30-20. 27-13. It was Atlanta Falcons and CHI, whatever that means.
Wait, Chicago?
I think so. Dallas beat the Seahawks 30-23.
But
I don't know what that means.
but I like
And the Eagles beat the shit out the Jets 27-0.
What?
Beat out the Jets, the Giants. 27-0.
Wait, was it the Jets or the Giants?
The Giants.
Okay.
Whooped the Giants' ass 27-0.
That's okay.
And tonight's game at 8:30, it is San Francisco versus St. Louis Rams, and I hope the Rams win.
Okay.
I hope the Rams win.
Wait, it's San Francisco. It's San Fran versus the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go to San Fran, man.
All right. Well, we have one. We have one for Rams. We have one for Rams. We have one for San Fran. What do you think, sir?
Just toss a coin.
Topeka's gonna,
We're going back to
they're gonna
Topeka.
slay. They're gonna.
Topeka's going all the way to the Super Bowl.
Topeka's going to the Super Bowl. All right.
I have no idea.
The Topeka Blue Ghost, apparently.
God damn it, Garbo.
Now the Foster's reference.
Actually,
I just
Why
have
don't we-
I just
why
have
don't
so
we
many
look at-
imaginary friends.
why don't we look at the games for the next week and like see and like just.
I mean, we can talk about the upcoming Saints games for a little bit.
Let
Let me get the Saints schedule.
go through like the schedule for this week. We could talk about like who we think is gonna win.
They aren't gonna upload the schedule until Tuesday. I would have to go. But yeah, let me see. We beat the Vikings and we beat the Buccaneers. That's who we won against. We whooped the Vikings and we won against the Buccaneers. We lost to the Falcons, the Browns, and the Cowboys. We're going up against the Lions on October 19th.
Well, if history is accurate, we'll probably beat the Falcons the second time around.
Yeah, but we're not facing the Falcons until the December 21st.
Oh yeah, that's.
I do want to watch that Ravens game though. Monday, November 24th at 7:30. It's a home game. Baltimore Ravens versus New Orleans Saints. So I'm definitely
That's
want to.
gonna be damn.
I want to watch that. I've always been a huge Ravens fan. Just throwing that out there, but bruh, the Ravens. Okay. Now we're going on to our big news story of the week, of which I forgot to print it out.
God damn it, Carbo.
But I do remember it, and it was called the 5 things you should avoid in order to. It's like five things you shouldn't do after a breakup.
Is that? Wait, that's our big news story? Did you fucking go on BuzzFeed for that shit?
No, I went on Yahoo. Thank you very much.
Oh, because that's so much better.
Sorry, this is my ex. I gotta take it. Just kidding. That's a terrible strategy. This is my mom. I just thought I'd contribute to the conversation.
Wait, you dated your mom?
No, ew! Oh my gosh, that came out wrong. Hey, hello.
And we're going on, but actually, let's talk about
Wait, can you pull that article up like on your phone?
I guess I can. I mean, I have to go to Yahoo again, but we'll see. We'll pull something on Yahoo.
I literally only have a Yahoo account, so I can use Flickr for my photography class.
Yahoo! Their stock is like terrible. Just saying. Let's go to the stock report with Ruben. Ruben, how those stocks look?
God damn it, Carbo, you little shit.
Those movies are stocked pretty well.
Here we are. Buffalo Wild Wings' new pricing strategy could backfire.
Wait, what's the new pricing strategy?
Let's take a look.
Oh god, we're reading.
Buffalo Wild Wings plans to combat higher chicken wing costs could backfire, according to Morgan Stanley. The chain could experience adverse consumer reaction to new portion sizing. Oh, they are charging by volume rather than quantity last year.
What are you talking about?
They started charging by volume of the wings.
Wait, you mean by like
Pounds.
what?
People would see a 5, 10, 15, or 20 count as compared to a 6, 12, 18, 24 plan that was previously in place.
Wait, so they're charging for chicken like it's fucking produce?
Basically what they were doing is they had 5, 10, 15, 20 now, and it used to be 6, 12, 18, 24.
Devin, what do you think of this?
Oh, but no.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Couldn't said it better myself. Morgan Stanley warns that traffic could suffer if chicken wing prices fall, but Buffalo Wild Wings keeps the current pricing strategy in place. Man, look at that chicken wing stock graph, though. Gonna leave that up there for a moment. I want you to be aware of that.
Just relish it.
That stock. Okay.
Relish that stock.
Morgan Stanley prices for the snack have been volatile in recent years. CEO Sally Smith said that although the chain was selling platters with fewer wings, the individual pieces were bigger, so consumers were getting the same value. Prices for a game day snack have been volatile for 2 years because demand for wings
here's the problem I have with that. Here's the problem I have with that. Like, how big are the pieces?
I can get a picture on Google of Buffalo Wild Wings.
Because, like, if they're freaking that big, then that means you're getting, like, 3 nuggets. And I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Because, like, I want to make those wings last.
No, images, not... Well, I could just type in Buffalo Wild Wings news. Okay.
Shit, I haven't eaten all day, and now I'm hungry.
That's what we're talking about here with those wings. Those aren't very big.
Carbo, can we go to Buffalo Wild Wings after this?
We might. I'm thinking about it. I'm
Bro,
totally considering this. I'm totally considering this now. We need to go Halloween shopping after this.
Wait, what do you mean Halloween shopping?
We're going to Spirit, so after Spirit we can go to Buffalo Wild Wings. So we're gonna be on.
I got off for Halloween, so I can do whatever.
Oh, we are going to get so drunk and do a podcast.
You're gonna get drunk. I'm gonna sit here and be the. I was gonna say voice of reason, but that's definitely not what I am right now.
You are definitely not the one. Because you just convinced me to go Buffalo Wild Wings.
I convinced you to go to Krispy Kreme last semester.
Yes, you did. When I had a project due in 2 days, mind you. Hey, I got an A on that project, though. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Hey, hold on. But that was bound to happen at some point anyway, because you know I always do a semester Krispy Kreme run.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
We've already had the last one that I had to miss because that was the day my car was like destroyed.
Sorry, bro.
It was terrible.
There's
Yeah,
there's
Tire Kingdom broke my car. Don't go to Tire Kingdom.
Not endorsing Tire Kingdom.
Not endorsing Tire Kingdom at all.
Tire Kingdom, send us your money anyway. It's totally cool.
Send us your money anyway.
We will take your money. We just won't. We won't say nice things about you.
Okay. But that's it.
I want to know the 5 things to do. 5 things not to do after a breakup.
Okay, fine. I'll look for that. In the meantime, Ruben, tell the world about the people you hate right now, I guess.
I'm trying not to hate people, man. It's not.
How's that working out for you?
It's not going well. No, it's fine. No, cause like I love everybody. I care about people. Like I don't like not.
Ruben
liking
Costello,
people.
he's a people person.
I don't like not liking people, but just some people piss me the fuck off.
Okay, let's see.
And like, we're not even talking about like I don't wanna throw names out there, but like the person that usually comes to mind when you hear that person that Ruben doesn't like, I'm trying like not to feel ways about that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that made any sense. I'm just
It made a little bit of sense,
I'm just
but
like spilling words out of my mouth. Right
you
now.
are right now. You're just like not doing too well with that, by the way. I'm trying to get to Yahoo. I'm trying to find. Here we are at the search bar. Breakup.
But yeah, like I've been getting a little better with not hating people. There is one chick that just pisses me the fuck off. Like just her, and like here's the weirdest thing because like I was into her at one point and I asked her out. She said no. So like a lot of people would associate like me not liking her with the fact that she rejected me, but like no, I actually got to know her after I asked her out, and she's just
5 things to cope with a breakup. Here we are. Let's see what we can. Let's see. Oh, here we are. The Huffington Post. 7 healthy ways to cope with a breakup.
Huffington Post sounds classy.
Okay. Dealing with a breakup. 7 healthy ways to cope with post-split stress.
Where was this 2 months ago?
Step number 1. Write or talk it out. Although suppressing unpleasant feelings is a natural impulse, avoiding your emotions will ultimately prevent you from moving past them. There's so many emotions involved in a breakup: anger, sadness, loneliness, feelings of rejection, uncertainty about the future. And it's essential to confront them head on. Particularly in the early stages of breakup, try to let yourself feel what you feel without judgment. Write out your thoughts in a journal. Having a good cry or talking to a therapist can help you process and gain a clarity you need to see why the relationship did not work and why you're better off without your former partner.
That's literally the past 2 months for me.
Number 2, take care of your body. Going on a breakup diet may sound like a good idea, but it can easily become a way to punish yourself, reinforcing feelings of rejection. A balanced diet with plenty of fresh fruits, greens, and stress-busting
This just turned into a health
superfoods.
article, and I'm not okay with it.
Oh, well. Get active, but don't over-exercise. Number 4, remind yourself of all the great things in your life, like friends, and more friends,
and Buffalo Wild Wings.
and Buffalo Wild Wings, and sometimes your family. Sometimes.
Just kidding, I love you guys.
Going on. Do things that you love, like going to Krispy Kreme and Buffalo Wild Wings.
She loves those things too. No. No. God damn it, Carbo.
It's hard to get excited about the things you loved pre-split, but the only way to start enjoying yourself again is to force yourself to get out and do them anyway. Treat yourself to something that makes you feel good. Try going to movies, check out a new comedy, or invite your friends over to watch movies. That's basically what it's saying. Try an obsession diet. Bruh.
What?
Obsession diet. Obsessing is a natural reaction to the end of a relationship.
Carbo, shut the fuck up.
God. And give back. Performing acts of kindness towards others has been shown to improve well-being and help relieve depression.
I do that anyway.
Okay, so we learned a lot about 7 ways to cope with a breakup. Although it wasn't as cool as
I
the
learned
article
absolutely nothing.
I had planned. I'll be sure to have a new article planned next week.
And I will be sure to have internet next time.
So, actually, I mean, that's it. Coming up next week, we're going to be looking at a video of what would you do. We're going to be taking a look at the public assaulting of a female attacking a male and a male attacking a female. And we're going to have two guests. We're going to have Devin Matthews and Tatiana Barre, who will basically be here to also talk about the topic of woman attacking a man and a man attacking a woman, because
It's
they
like double standards.
yeah. So I mean, they have double standards, which I mean it's actually really cool. I suggest we will be putting the link to that video in the description. We will all watch it beforehand, and we'll actually have like an actual thing to talk about
That's
on the
gonna be
podcast.
really interesting, like to have Devin and Tatia on here.
Yeah, it actually really will be. All right, guys, that's it. Like I said, we were not in our usual spot, but
This is probably better than the usual spot because here we can't get in trouble for being too loud.
Konami, give us money. See right there. Right there, Konami.
Can you focus on that?
I can. Well, maybe no, but
Can you?
Konami, give us money. All right, guys, that is it. That is our podcast of corporate sponsorship and selling out like a cheap whore. So once again, like, subscribe, let us know what you want us to talk about, because like I said, we're just pulling stuff out of our ass right now. Like I said,
Can we do this more up? Can we just always pull stuff out of our ass?
we're doing that for the rest of October. In November, we're actually going to have an agenda. But yeah, you're right. Agenda's overrated.
LG, give us money.
LG, give us money.
Otterbox, give us money.
Apple, give us money.
No, that Apple is where I draw the line.
Oh, you draw the line at Apple,
I draw
sir?
the line at Apple.
You draw a line at Apple. He's an Android. So, like I said, that's it. We have our fall break coming up.
So we will be available.
Plague Inc. will be coming up. We still need to record it. I've been having issues with XSplit, so I've just been having issues viewing the videos, so I don't know if the quality is any good or not. I used to use XSplit on my old channel when I did Left 4 Dead playthroughs, so...
I've been having problems with explicit.
What?
I've been using explicit language throughout this entire podcast, and I feel kind of bad about it.
No one gives a flying fuck.
There you go.
We need flying fucks here. We need the little RC thing. Okay. Oh, yeah, flying. All right, guys, that is it. So, like I said, like, subscribe, let us know. Next week, we're talking about the double standard, man attacking a woman, man attacking a man, and how the outlooks are changed. You've been watching Ruben and the Wombat. Special thanks to our guest, Peter, who still had to leave early. But, that's it. And as always, to be continued.